Say hello, hello. What's up, y'all? It's been a minute. We're back once again. And this time, we're here with Destiny 2. A game that I put off for a very, very long time. I put off this game for, man, God knows how long. I put this game off far too...
City.
Okay, hold up.
An awoken stronghold beyond the reach of any outsider.
Wait, didn't I watch this already?
Such was my wish. Granted by Riven, the last Ahamkara, who bargained only with me, until my city was invaded. First by the Taken King, and then the Witch Queen. Riven struck new bargains with them.
Hold on a second.
And with her dying breath, she granted a wish that laid a curse upon the dreaming city. But Savathun is shrewd and clever. In secret, she inscribed her true wish on the wall that governs the terms of Riven's pact with me. A wish to pursue the Witness.
The Witness.
Only Riven can open the way. Riven, whose heart was torn out by Guardians. My Techians assembled to conjure her spirit now. We shall make Savathun's final wish, and hear Riven's final price.
Cool. So we're in the season of the wish. I'm in the first season ever. Because I literally just started the entire game, so I am totally brand new. I pretty much picked up the Legacy Collection through Epic Games because it was free during the holidays. And I thought that that was probably the perfect opportunity to play this because, again, for the longest time, I have been really...
My Techians are preparing a spell to conjure Riven's spirit so that she can grant Savathun's wish. However, the Vex of the Soul Divisive have laid siege to the Keep of Voices in an attempt to halt our efforts. I must call upon you to defend the Dreaming City once again. Petra and Crow will guide your path.
Yo, the homie D. Juan. Sending good vibes for a new year. Thank you, brother. May the God bless us both for the new year, man. Wish you all the best. Hope everything's well with you, man. It's been a hot minute. Okay, this is a new mission? Damn.
Apologies for not rolling out the red carpet. I've been preoccupied.
Literally,
What's our situation?
I'm trying to get back to doing like the main story.
With Riven's heart, the Vex have since fortified their position.
Then let's cut them down. Take back what's ours.
I'm literally trying to like do the main story of this game because I literally picked up this game on Epic Game Store. It was free, and I was very fortunate to grab the game during the holiday season because it gives you all of the 3 most recent expansions. And so I'm just like, oh, can I just play the game from the beginning? And this game, every time I log in, this game's like new content, new content. I'm just like, can I just go back to the beginning though? New content. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just, I wish I could just play the old stuff for now. But you know what? I can't complain. The God son of NYC. That's me. Yes, sir. I'm glad you're doing well, man. How's... God, Nas, man. Nasir Jones, man. How have you been otherwise, brother? Who the... Just working hard on all ends. I feel you, man. I know how you are, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, can we calm down with that? Okay, alright, alright. I gotta heal up. Guys are hitting pretty hard. Less inclined to go out and more buckling down and grinding. No, I feel you, man. I totally feel you. That's what it should be all about, right? You know, you just gotta find your purpose, and when you found that purpose, you just gotta focus on that alone, you know? Can't let those distractions and, you know, people try to get you down and tear you apart from what you need to do. You gotta make sure that you're surrounded by the right people, you know? Yo, let me tell you how to do what you're doing wrong and how you can do it better, ma. Seat backs. I feel you on that too, man. People like that, again, you gotta be careful with. That's why I do my best to like, to tell people like, hey, look, man, if I want your help, I can always ask you, you know? I'm always happy to take advice, but only when I ask for it. But any seat backs, you better back up in your seat and sit down. Because I didn't ask you for anything. Now I know people have good intentions, but I'm not expecting anyone to help me unless I ask them, you know? It's like going to a burger shop and you're like, can I get a burger with fries? And then instead of the burger and fries, they give you a burger, fries, and like chicken nuggets. I'm like, yo, I didn't ask for nuggets though. But it's you know, it's part of our service. I'm like, that's cool, but I didn't want the nuggets though. Like if I wanted nuggets, I could have asked for nuggets. Huh? Is this a BR? No. So Destiny 2 is an action RPG. Basically an MMO. It's an MMO, but it's an action RPG. It's a sci-fi game, and it's a game that's constantly being oh, you meant the gun, my bad. BR? I think so. Yeah, I think it's a battle rifle. Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, let me check. What is this? This is a auto rifle that I'm currently using. Yeah, auto rifle. There's a pulse rifle, scout rifle. I'm still getting used to all these things. I'm still getting used to this whole game, so. Nah, ma, take the nuggets, ma. And here's the sauce you didn't ask for. That's what I'm saying, dude. Literally, like, my friend, I appreciate your generosity, but I just want my burgers and fries, man.
There are more Vex gathered around Riven's remains.
But this game is actually kind of cool, man. I finally gave this game a shot after so long, because you know how sometimes you watch a video or sometimes you're on like you're on YouTube and you're just curious. You're like, you know, like, what is this game about? So you go to YouTube and you just inquire about the game and you look at some guides, but then you realize that some of these guides aren't necessarily the best for you because they're so overwhelming with information. And it's like, you know, no harm to the creators and the guides, but it's like, y'all don't know how to teach. Like, I'm not saying that you're bad people. It's just like, I'm watching y'all and I don't know what you're saying, and you're just kind of like going off tangent. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, this game sounds way too complex. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't give this game a shot for a while. Because I'm like, this system sounds too complex for me. Not to mention the game was like free to play, but I'm like, I know it's free to play, but my brain is not ready for that type of play. So for a while I was kind of turned off by the game. But deep down, I'm like, I kind of want to play this game because like it seems like a pretty cool experience. It matches my type of approach to games where it's, you know, it's open world, it's an MMO, it's action, it's RPG, it's sci-fi, it's fantasy. It literally checks off every box that I want in a game. And it's just like every time I wanted to play, I let myself get too caught up in the reviews and the opinions of other people. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the? I just came out of nowhere. They just spawned in front of my face. But yeah, I had to like learn my lesson. I'm like, never again am I going to allow myself to be manipulated by reviews, man. If I like something, I'm just going to play it myself. Or if I'm curious about it, I'll try it myself. And if I don't like it, then I don't like it. But I'm not going to go out of my way and like watch a review or someone's impressions, because I realize that it only throws off my own judgment. I'm sure you know what I mean though, right? I'm sure you've had that same situation happen to you too, where you're like, you're curious about something, and instead of like using your own judgment and just kind of like assessing it for yourself, you let someone else's opinions guide yours and you regretted it. That's how I feel, man. Or I felt, rather. Oh, that's a mean, I can't shoot that. What? How are you healing? Doing it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, what are you doing though? Anyone else? Oh, I see you. You sent 3 messages? Yeah, I didn't even see any messages. I didn't see anything, dude. I thought you went back to work or something. I'm guessing you're using mobile, right? I think the mobile version is bugged. I kept typing in them. I think, yeah, I think the PC or the mobile version of Kick is bugged.
Time to visit Riven's corpse. A shame I wasn't around to see the killing blow.
We never should have done it. She set a trap and I walked right into it. My desire for vengeance blinded me to her schemes.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Okay. I mean, this is all very foreign to me, but this is why I want to go back to the beginning of the game. I mean, I should, but I understand what they're doing though, because technically, for those playing the game, this is what you typically see. So I don't see them. I don't see the harm in what they're doing. It's just for a new player, this is kind of like, all right, this is nice and everything, but like, I don't know what's going on. Like Crow and Petra and all these people. I gotta go back in time and learn who they are. I've been playing GI, HSR, Pal World, BG3, BSR, little SF. Oh, okay, cool, 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 man. I have some unfortunate news to tell you though, because you mentioned GI and HSR. I'm done. I'm done entirely, man. I finally gave in. GOD spoke to me, man. He's like, you know what, man? You gotta stop. All that gotcha. He said, you know, gotcha. You gotta stop. So, I think it was as of like what, 2 weeks ago. No, like like okay. So I was playing HSR up until I think it was what is her name? Until Ruan Mei, right? So I played up until Ruan Mei, and then my spirit was like, you know what, man? I'm done. Like I'm completely done. So I think it was like 2 weeks before Dr. A show dropped, I dipped. I was like, nah, this is enough, man. I said I can't do this anymore. So I completely uninstalled Honkai Star Rail. All gacha is done. I'm no longer a gacha. I'm not doing that anymore, man. I was done. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt, dude. That's exactly how I felt. I'm like, you know what? I need to get back to the video games. I want to get back to what I love to do the most. I don't want to be gambling out of my pocket for a character anymore.
That got their attention.
I want to be able to... I want to play the game that I want to play and not have to pay for a character. Or roll for a character. I just want to... I want to download the game and play, and if I have to pay for DLC, okay, that's no problem. Like if I had to pay for an expansion to play a story like this, I'm down with that. But if I had to gamble for a character, like, oh man, you can only get this character because it's like a 50-50, I'm like, nah, you can hold that. I might feel more so like playing some of these joints off Steam unless there's an event. Like I got a new phone, too many lit games. I'm telling you, man. I think we both can agree that, you know, games are meant to be played for the game, you know, not to be, what are these guys? Hold up, I gotta focus a little bit. But yeah, games are meant to be played, not to be paid or overpaid, because that's exactly, oh, okay. You know what? Let me keep you up to date with what's been happening, right? So after I stopped playing the gacha, see, the devil dude, he was like so cunning. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm done with gacha, right? And then a game called Disney Speedstorm, I don't know if you heard about it, but it's basically like Mario Kart, but with Disney characters. And I'm like, yo, this game is amazing. This is basically like what I've always wanted in a kart racer. It's Mario Kart for PC, sign me up. So I played the game, and look, of course, lo and behold, it's made by that same company, Gamelofts, right? And I'm like, ah, boy, here we go. These guys and their greed. So, the game is basically pay to win. I mean, it's free to play, but you basically have to pay to win. Because when you pay, you level up your characters faster. And then, of course, they add gacha in the game. So I'm like, alright, man, I'm out. The moment I saw gacha, I'm like, you ain't catching me the second time. Fool me once. You know? I was done. I couldn't take the stress. It was fun in the beginning because I'm like, oh yo, I get to play with Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and I get to rock Belle. I get to play with my Frozen characters. Okay, that was kind of cool. But then, as I'm ranking up, I'm like, yo, why are these players like so much higher than me in level? And then I realized these gyms paid for their levels.
That's the last of them.
I'm like, you gotta be serious.
To the chamber. I'll hail Queen Mara.
I'm like, y'all are actually serious right now. You are paying to level up and rank up. Y'all are bugging. What did I just get? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, this gun looks clean. What is this? Hold up. I have a lot of things right now. Oh, what is this? 1643? Oh, hold on. What was that? What was that word before? Was it this one? I guess that was all. Yeah, I guess I wore this, right? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, the gauntlets. Oh, I have the breastplate right here. Okay. 57, 41. Okay, I guess I wore this. This game is really clean, I gotta tell you, man. Once I get used to everything, this game is... it's a wrap. Like, once I get used to all the settings and, like, all the overlay... it's not overlay, but... ooh, wait a minute. I have a sword? Yo, once I get used to all of the... what is it? The UI and everything, it's a wrap. Ooh, what is this? Ooh! Oh, I need special ammo. Can I get it here? Oh, there you go. Oh, what is this? Yeah, like you said, man, there are too many hot games out, and that are coming out too. That's another thing. Uh-oh, what is going on? My mind is so focused right now on trying to just play games. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else other than just give me some games to play that are really good, that I can sink my time into, and I get a good, you know, I get my money's worth, and even my time's worth. You know, I'm putting time into the game. I want that time to be of value. Revan's Tooth. Hey, what's up, goons? What happened to Lego Fortnite? To be honest, man, I gave it a try. Just wasn't really for me, you know? I'm always open to giving things a try, but I realized that, not something that I'm particularly, like, really into. Like, it was fun for a time, but then I realized that, it's not really necessarily something that I would say, oh, whoa, hold up. Yeah, it's not something I necessarily would say I commit to. I'm more like an action-oriented guy, so I need to change my weapon. This weapon is not doing it. This one? No. There we go. Oh, I appreciate you, goons. Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I just had to take some time away to ask myself really deeply, like, what do I really want? What do I really like to do, you know? And I think I answered my own question with, like, I like playing action games, and that's pretty much what Destiny 2 offers for me right now. Wait, can I not hit this guy? I'm dead. Yeah, how do I kill this guy? But I'm happy to see you, goons. I hope all is well with you, man. I don't know if I said it before, but Happy New Year to you. Okay, so how do I actually hit this guy? Because he's immune to this. Is there a method to this madness? Because he is immune to literally everything I'm throwing at him. Okay, I'm dead. Warp Lance. So is he weak to purple weapons? Hold on. Let me go this way. Okay, maybe I ignore him? No, maybe I just ignore him then. I guess some enemies you have to just ignore because they're just too strong. By the way, how's my voice when compared to the game? Because I didn't really go through any audio testing. I just kind of said, you know what, let me turn on this stream and just play this game. Also, D, if you're still here, come on to YouTube chat. I think it's better because then you can actually you'll probably talk better, and the messages won't be like, I don't know, ignored. Because yeah, that what is it? Kick obviously is weird right now, at least, and my butt is not going back on Twitch ever. Audio is fine. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. Okay, so I guess I can't kill this guy until everything else is defeated. Oh snap! Woohoo! I'm out of there. Fine audio? Okay. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Again, if you're having trouble like responding to what I'm saying, then just hop on the YouTube chat if you want, and I'll mod you there too. Because I think I have Kabi and Jam also as mods there as well. That's if you want to. You don't have to. Because if you feel comfortable where you are right now, then by all means. I was just more concerned with the fact that, you know, if you're saying something and then it doesn't go through, it's kind of like annoying. Because it's been a while since we spoke, man. I think the last time I talked to you was, well, outside of the New Year's message I gave you, I think the last time we spoke was a couple months now? So it's I'm happy to know that you're doing good, man. That's all that brings me joy. What the? That's all I wanted to know is like, is my man doing good? Like, is he happy? That's all I wanted to know, and you confirmed that with me very well. So my heart is at peace knowing that you're at peace. Where do I go from here? Okay, so I do go down here.
Well done, Guardian. Deliver what my Techians require, and they will open a portal to the Wall of Wishes as they begin to conjure Riven.
Okay, so I need to give them the rivet tooth or something?
Your deep sight will reveal Savathun's wish. Once Riven grants it, we can at last pursue the witness.
Okay. Again, all of this is still very new to me. Like, I literally have to go back. Like, I love that the game is giving me like a sneak peek into the current story, because this is literally where the current story is. But I want to go back in time. Like, I need to go back to the very beginning to know exactly how everything started. So I had to start from like Forsaken all the way up to Lightfall, which is the most recent expansion. But this game is like, nope, I'm just gonna put you right into the latest content because I want you to get up to date, which isn't a bad thing. This is, what is it, 1632 linear fusion rifle. But this sword is interesting. Was this harsh language? This was the grenade launcher. What else do I have? Shotgun. Fusion rifle. Oh, dude, Destiny 2 right now, in my opinion, I didn't give this game a chance, I'll be honest. I did not give this game a chance, but I was like, you know what, this game was free. It's free to, well, it's always been free to play for a while. But just recently...
Hear me,
Oh, hold on.
Savathun's final wish, inscribed
Yeah,
in
just
secrecy,
recently.
has been invoked by
Well, this was over the
Guardian.
holidays. This was before New Year's, but on
And
Epic
feast
Game
upon
Store,
the difference between
they gave
desire
away the Destiny
and
2
reality.
Epic, or sorry, Legacy Collection. And that Legacy Collection gave you access to 3 of the biggest expansions in the game, alongside the original expansion. So you basically got like a full game for free. But unfortunately, that's no longer the case. Unfortunately, now you can only get access to the more common free to play, which I think gives you. I think it gives you the first expansion, which is Forsaken, and then it gives you up to, I think, Shadowlight, and then you stop, and then you have to buy the subsequent expansions. But it's worth it though.
Leave us.
I highly recommend, if you're going to play this, I recommend buying the Legacy Collection because it gives you access to all the more recent expansions, and then Lightfall is the most recent expansion.
Queen Mara, what a joyous reunion.
For what reason do you refuse to grant
But
the wish?
I'll be definitely playing this game a lot more on stream. Like 100%. This game is so cool.
I am dead, as are the rest of my kind. The Vanguard made sure of it. I need no reason to refuse your wish, only a reason to grant it. What could you possibly offer to entice my cooperation? It wasn't enough for your champions to slay me. But then,
Yo, I like Mara. Mara's kind of cool looking. I don't know much about her lore right now, but her style is kind of dope. Now I want to learn more about her.
Like the one in Savathun's Spire.
One of many, hidden within my lair, away from your vengeful eyes.
My friend, he's been getting all the free games on Epic since 2018. For me, if I see something I like, I'll add to my library. Yeah, man. If you were to grab this on December 14th, you would have had all 3 expansions free. Like, it was probably one of the biggest giveaways that Epic gave away last year.
We have struck a bargain.
Okay, so this relationship between Mara and this enemy, I'm still unfamiliar with. But again, the game just kind of threw me into the deep end. So I'm still trying to get used to all of the current lore. So I'm going to have to go back literally, like I said, to the very beginning, because that's where I had to start. Okay, where are we right now? What is this? So I guess I'm back to where I am. Okay, so I'm kind of back to where I am, because I'm looking at my timetable. Okay, here we go. So a lot of things here. So we're obviously in season of the Wish. This is an arena, final wish. This is a vendor challenge. You get gears. So all these things, I want to do them, but I'm just like, I want to just do the story first. This is a vendor challenge. What's this? Postmaster. Vendor challenges. Okay, then season 23, what do we have? Okay, so season pass. How much is that? 1,200 silver? Okay. So I guess I can collect this. I claim that. Ooh, so instantly claim the new exotic weapon in 10 ranks. That's pretty dope. What is this? So Season of the Wish gives you the rocket launcher, seasonal weapons, and armor ornaments. Cool. Store and activity, season rank. And this game looks so clean, you know? Okay, so there's one catch. Riven, the last Ahamakra, is dead, and we're the ones who killed her. Okay, so Mara was having a discussion with Riven, who we killed. But I need to go again. I need to go back into the story to know why we killed Riven, because right now my butt is literally confused. Okay, so here's the thing. So like I said before, this game, it kind of throws you into the new content, just because again I think that's how the game was designed. So it didn't take into account like if you're a new player or anything, which I guess is good and bad. Like it's good because it gives you a good idea of what to expect as the new player coming into the game, but the caveat is that you have no idea what this is about. Like you're not too sure what the story entails, so you're kind of given the future without knowing the past. if that makes any sense. But personally for me, I don't mind that, because coming from Star Wars, it's kind of similar where you're kind of given the future in the sense of like Darth Vader and his comeuppance, and then you go back in time with the prequel trilogy and you get a chance to see how Anakin became Darth Vader. So in that regard, I'm okay with it, but I think for new players coming into this game and not really being too sure what's going on, I would imagine that this would be like, what's going on? Like, why am I being thrown into this new thing? Because see, you can see right here, you got featured quests, and you've got quests, and then all these quests. What is this? Small gifts? right? All these quests have to do with different seasons, I'm guessing. Right? So I have to like figure this out as I go. So this is New Light. So New Light is where we are right now. New Light is basically the free-to-play option, or the free-to-play bundle, I guess you would say, that you're supposed to start off with first. Because this is what gives you tutorials, intro to the game, the lore, and then eventually you go into other parts, right? So you got seasonal quests here, playlists, exotic. So what I should be doing technically is this, New Light. So I want to do New Light first, and then I can go into like other things, because you have the campaign, which is the Witch Queen, which is the third, no, not third, it's the, so Lightfall is the current expansion, and then the one before that is the Witch Queen. So I don't want to go to this yet, because I don't want to work backwards in that sense. I want to go to the beginning. And then Final Wish is the latest season. So within the expansion is a season, if that makes any sense. So what I want to do is I want to go back to my main quest, which is this, Gazing into the Abyss. So how do I do all that? That's what I want to do. So destinations. Okay, so here we are. Okay. So don't get too confused. I need to try my best to explain things too as a new player, because I'm coming into this fresh. So I want to do my best to explain what I can based off what I know. So what I'm looking for at the moment is the quests. So this is vendor challenges. Okay, so this is like, I guess, early game stuff. Yeah. So vendor challenges, I'm guessing, are just like, well, as you would expect to be challenges. I guess they're just bonus missions that you can do. But I'm looking for, where is, so I'm here. So where do I go to do the, because it says I'm tracking it. So, right? I'm tracking it. Awaken your latent power of void light by generating orbs of power and defeating combatants to earn points. Using, okay, void damage grants substantially more points. Orbs of power can be generated by casting your super. Energy weapons deal elemental damage. Void element weapons can be identified by selecting them in your character screen and looking for the void symbol. Okay, so let's see. This one is the auto rifle. Okay. Okay, so rocket launcher, machine gun. Okay, so these are all voids here. Got it. What am I? Okay, so this machine gun then, the sword, what's the sword? Okay, sword is fire. So I want to be using, okay, that's ice. Okay, this is void. Sword is void. So let me use the machine gun then, since that's probably the most that I understand. And then, okay, we have the grenade launcher too. Sniper rifle, shotgun, fusion rifle. Did I try this before? Okay, but at least we have the void weapons occupied. So go back. Okay, so tracked guardian ranks. Complete first contact. First contact can be found on Neptune in the destinations tab on the director. Point of contact. Meet the destination vendor on Neptune. Discover EDZ. Okay, but why? Hold on. I gotta figure this out as I go. So quests. So I need to beat people using void weapons. Okay, that makes sense to my brain, but then it's saying to me, okay, so what's all this? Awaken your latent power of solar light by generating orbs of power and defeating combatants to earn points using fire damage. Okay. Then a spark of hope. This is a quest. Speak with Devram K. And timeline reflection. Complete the mission Cade's fate from the timeline. Okay, so let me go back to timeline for a second. Destinations. Okay, so timeline, the history of Destiny 2. Okay, so as I can see here, it says purchase expansions about Beyond Light, the Witch Queen, and then Lightfall obviously I don't have. So learn more about past milestones and key historical moments. So I click on this. So the current expansion is Lightfall. Final Shape is coming in June. Okay, so Forsaken is the one that you get for free. And then Shadowkeep is the next one, which I own, which is what you get with the Legacy Collection. So Legacy Collection gives you 3 things. It gives you the original campaign, which is Forsaken. Shadowkeep is the next expansion after that, which you have to buy, technically. It goes Shadowkeep, then Beyond Light, which I own, and then you get the Witch Queen. So that makes all sense. So what I want to do is I just want to do this. I want to, what? Get it now. I already have this though. So I want to do the fate of Cade. Because I think I have this, right? So quests. So I'm guessing what this is. These quests. Okay, I'm understanding a little bit. Okay, so what they want me to do is they want me to use these weapons in battle, and then as I do that, I get rewards. That's what this quest is, because it's just saying they want me to awaken the powers by using these weapons. Okay, that's important. And then that goes in line with the new light, which is trying to get you to actually learn these things. So, okay, got it. So therefore, I want to do Cade's fate. And now where's Cade's fate? Quests. Map. Destinations. Sorry guys, I'm just getting used to this myself. So I gotta make sure I know every single, okay, so this. Okay, so it is here then. So I gotta go start from here. Alright, cool. I want to double check everything. Okay. Because if I'm to like explain this to somebody who's completely new, I gotta know what to do as well. So if I want to go through the timeline, that is the story, then I had to click on timeline first, then go through the story. And then as I'm going through the story, I'll eventually go through my quests. Because my quests want me to do or use weapons. Essentially, they want me to use void weapons, fire weapons, and I guess ice weapons, which makes more logical sense to my brain. My bad, guys, if I talk too much there. I gotta like wrap my head around all this stuff.
To understand where we are today,
okay,
there's only one place to start. Cade 6. Cade 6 was the Hunter Vanguard.
So I already watched this though.
To every hunter in the tower.
I'm gonna skip this. I already watched that cutscene. Sorry, I already watched it like a couple of days ago, but I stopped there because I wasn't too sure what to do. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is where I was last time. This is where I left off. So I want to go to the very beginning. From the very start. That way I can catch up to the story. And then we can feel good. Now I feel at ease. Cause I want to play this game for the story too, because I want to know things. So here's the thing about me when it comes to games, I want to know the lore. Like I want to know the narrative. I want to know why. I want to know why characters exist, what their role is, and why they do certain things. I don't want this to be just a game that throws me into a world and I'm like, who's who and why are they doing it?
Better clear the area before going in.
What is that? But the gameplay is phenomenal though, I will say that. Once you get your head around the whole story, this gameplay is I'm gonna be honest, man, this is Bungie. When it comes to Bungie, I have no qualms whatsoever with Bungie, man. They are one of the best at making these types of games. They made Halo, and Halo is like a childhood memory for me. So I know that when I play this game, it's like I'm playing Halo but better.
It's close.
Defeat Scorn. Oh! Yo, come on, man. What was that all about? I just fell off the bridge.
Fallen didn't just become this. Someone did this to them.
Okay, so new objective.
Impeccable timing, as usual.
Okay, this Cade 6. Okay, so we're getting to learn more about Cade 6. Clear away debris to eliminate hive.
What's happening to the floor? Hive are junking up the work. Get out of here.
Yeah, this gameplay is crisp. Like all the confusing parts aside, the gameplay is crisp.
Now.
Remember to purge the buffers.
Sure, got it. One question? How do I do that?
Press the red button.
They're all red!
Then press all of them.
I can't believe that worked. I am amazing at this. Scratch that. It did not work.
Clear away debris and eliminate hive. Okay.
Don't worry, we got this.
So does it okay. So I want to use flame rifles too. So I want to be able to do both at once. I want to do shotguns. I want to do void, but I also want to do shoddy and flame. Oh, get out of here. Oh, by the way, D, how are you enjoying Baldur's Gate, by the way, nowadays? Has it been a good adventure for you? Have you been liking it a lot? And also, how do you like Power World? Because you mentioned you played it earlier, so I'm just curious. Like, what are your thoughts about it? Oh, I got no more ammo. Wait, did you say something before the but? Because the way you started the sentence was like, but BG3, very high production, mad options. Okay, never mind. Pal World is just a fun in-between community activity. For activator, sorry. Okay, I got you. That's cool. That's good to hear, man. What would you, Okay, I was gonna ask you, like, how do you describe it? Or what would you describe Power World as? But okay, you just answered my question. So it's like Rust, Valheim. Okay, so it's kind of like your typical survival, like Ark survival or whatever. But just with, I guess, with Pokemon-inspired creatures. Which I honestly... I give them credit, to be honest, for taking inspiration from Pokemon, because they obviously know what works, you know?
Booting it up.
They know what works, and
Come on.
people, I think, are just haters, bro. The way I see it is people are so afraid of change, and they see somebody, they see a company that's come out and they've exploded in popularity, and people who are so quote-unquote loyal to Pokemon, they're so upset that their game now is getting less attention. But it's like, dude, first of all, monster hunting is not exclusive to Game Freak. And two, anyone can take inspiration from Pokemon so long as they don't copy them like, oh, inch by inch. So I gotta give I think it was Pocket Pair credit, right? They took a beloved franchise that people love and made it their own.
Hey, buddy, what do you think of my new gun?
I cannot hate on that because they made it work, and I'm always very happy for seeing the success of other people.
You still with us,
So
Major? We're gonna clear you a path.
I'm just happy that those guys are raking in the yen right now. Because I was surprised. I thought they were like a North American company, but they're actually a Japanese company. So it's like, oh, well, if they're Japanese and Game Freak's Japanese, then my assumption is that Game Freak's gonna be like, well, you know what? They're Japanese. I'll give them a pass. Like, oh, you're my kind? Oh, okay, never mind. But all jokes aside, though, I have to give credit where credit is due, and I think Pal World just did a good job, right? They delivered, and people obviously are enjoying the game for what it's worth. Sure, it may not be perfect in every sort of way, and the game looks kind of janky right now in early access, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. For BG3, it's a big ass CRPG. That has OD options, OD cutscenes, but OD choices that affect the future path of the game. Hold on a second, hold on. Guys are actually being really annoying. And jam these gems. Ooh, he got punched! He got punched off the map. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, damn, I'm getting... The AI in this game are pretty smart. Like, they take cover when they need to. Oh, speaking of cover, I gotta take mine. Fun battles and very complicated system in my opinion. Like D&D has mad random things I don't think are beginner friendly. I more so felt Like, I played it to see what the hubbub is, and I do like it, but don't care to play more CRPGs. Maybe Mario Rabbids. I can totally understand where you're coming from, and much like you said, I think it's really an acquired taste, and I think your curiosity was piqued when you dived into the game. But as far as going back to, let's say, replaying it for whatever reason, I would totally agree with you that it's not something you would go back and play. Knowing you, knowing what you like, that is not a game that I feel like you would ever want to invest your time in. You're more of a JRPG, I would say maybe like a hybrid type of guy. But you're not like the... Yeah, exactly. It's not a D1 game. It has core fundamentals that maybe speak to you in the sense that, you know, it has depth, it has story, it has character development, it has the nuts and bolts that I think you enjoy. But as far as it being a D1 game, like JRPG type of stuff, it's not for you. I totally get that. I know. 100%.
Looking
who's
pretty
this?
good down here. Just gotta check one last thing.
Who's this character? He's cool looking.
No! Cade! He's gone! This isn't a prison riot. It's a prison break!
The airlock on Deck Zero. It's the only way out this far down. They're going to escape.
Not if I get there first.
I think BG3 is a great representation of that genre. I would honestly agree with you. I would honestly agree, because when you look at other games that are within that realm, like The Witcher, I think The Witcher does a pretty good job of really exemplifying that genre. But I think BG3 really does define the CRPG genre in a very, very big way. It's very Western. Like, you can tell the... Oh, you know what's funny? I came across a really good article the other day. Oh no. I came across an article the other day that talked about the difference between CRPGs and JRPGs and what makes them very, very different. And one of the things that I really thought about when it came to CRPGs was it mentioned how CRPGs are more immersive in that they want you to be like the character. They want you to be the protagonist. They want you to create the protagonist. And so you are the one who's like within the story. And you're the one kind of, you're molding the narrative, so to speak. Whereas JRPGs, they're more projective. And when they said projective, I'm like, whoa, that's actually kind of cool that they mentioned that, because JRPGs tend to put you in the body of an already developed protagonist, and so you get to feel and empathize that character through their narrative. And so while the JRPGs tend to be more linear, and CRPGs are a little bit more, again, open-minded or open world in that sense, I do like how, you know, the writer wrote that JRPGs are more projective, where you empathize with the characters. As you progress in the story, you're developing with the character that's already been developed in the game. So you're watching the growth of the character from the projective, like the third person, in that sense.
Yeah, that hurt.
But you make a good point though too, that Divinity 2 is definitely more like Baldur's Gate 3 for sure.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, why is Cade badass though? Oh, who's that? Damn, why do they have to do Cade like this, man? This guy looks like a cool character. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, no.
That's it. Now I'm pissed.
I just like the aesthetic that comes with those games. I want to escape. While I love Baldur's Gate 3, I noticed my playthrough is a lot of walking around, OD talking, and a few battles here and there.
Is that really all you got?
Yeah, I totally see where you're coming from.
Help me out here, little buddy.
Oh no. But yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. There's a lot more talking in Baldur's Gate, while other games like JRPGs, yes, there is talking, but it does get you involved. Damn, Cade is gone. Damn. My man said Harlots. I just turned to the right and I see Harlots.
What's happening down there?
Jezebels, dude, Jezebels.
Hey, welcome back. We fell at least 20 stories.
Pharisees, man, Pharisees.
Can't reach Cadence or Petra.
But yeah,
Further down.
I think the excessiveness of the fornication in that game, I think, is what really led people onto the game, like you said. But personally, for me, I don't really care for that in video games. I would much rather them keep the fornication stuff out of the video games, since it's like video games it's like a way to, as you said, it's a way to escape, right? And not that fornication is bad or anything. It's just when it's excessively used as a means to justify playing the game or enjoying the experience, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Eat the abomination. What is he weak to? This guy's immune to everything. Well, we'll see. Oh, there you go. I have to break that first. Well, he's getting cooked. Well, I cooked them up real nice. That was fast. Okay, what's this? Oh, my weapons are full?
Kate's ghost. She's dead.
So Kate is gone. Okay, hold on. Why can't I pick... Hey, come on, man. I'm trying to pick up the weapon. This game just cut me off. I think the game is good, but the inventory system is also real archaic. I guess there was a trade-off, right? I guess the trade-off was, you know, spend the time in the quality look of the game, but then the inventory itself is like kind of backwards.
Well, this is awkward. You got a gun I can borrow.
No. But I do have a bullet.
Damn.
With your name on it.
Any second now, my partner is gonna roll in here.
But that's probably one of the reasons why I just didn't care for Baldur's Gate. I never really had any interest in it.
And you?
I'm much like you, man. I'm more of a action RPG, JRPG guy.
A lot. Any last words?
How's your sister?
Ooh. Okay, so now Cade's really dead. So I'm not too sure who that guy was, but I'm gonna find out. Because Cade's dead. That sucks. We just got into the game and already a cool character is dead. That's it's unfortunate.
To Aldrin, Cade was just an obstacle in his path. But to us, the loss of Cade was devastating.
Damn.
It shattered our fire team and left the last city in mourning. Aldrin met his fate, but that wasn't the end of his story.
Okay, so that was Aldrin who killed him? I guess that's karma.
He was resurrected by a ghost named Glint, and having no memory of his past, took on the name Crow.
Okay, so this is Crow now. Okay, now I understand who Crow is.
The Vanguard tried to keep Crow in the dark about his past life and Aldrin's crimes. But Crow is not Aldrin. In time, we grew to understand that who someone chooses to be is more important than who they were.
True. So his past got erased. He was resurrected. Okay, now that makes some sense. Okay, cool. So now I know who Crow is, which makes more sense moving forward into the current narrative with Mara, Queen Mara, and Crow. Cool. Okay, now I understand. So before, Crow was Aldrin. Aldrin killed Cade, and then through karma, I guess, Aldrin got jammed, and then now we see he's been resurrected from the ghost, or from Glint, and then from there we now see, okay, cool. All right, that's the beginning, but we still have more because we have to go through every single expansion. So what's this now? So I'm Guardian rank 2. Rank in progress. Oh, claim reward? Oh, damn. Okay. Cool. So I still have way more to go. So view. So I need to explore Neptune, explore EDZ. Okay, explore Nessus. So we did Neptune already. That's like the most recent stuff for Lightfall. So we now need to do. Okay, so discover EDZ. Okay. Hold on, let me just go back real quick. Let me just check something out. Journey. Open director. Okay, so timeline. So you learned, okay. Okay, here we go. So now we're at Beyond Light, but hold on, what about Shadowkeep though? Crux of Stasis. Peer into the past with Ikura to relive the moment when Guardians first wielded the darkness. But why are we skipping Shadowkeep though? That's what I'm confused about. The Traveler healed. As the Pyramid Fleet darkened the skies of the Sol System and entire planets disappeared into encroaching shadow, the Traveler acted once more and reformed its shape. None know the true nature of this act. Was it a defensive measure, reacting to a growing threat, a clarion call to Guardians, or something yet undiscovered? Okay, but Beyond Light... Okay, an ancient city, enemy goes for closer. Heed Aaron Morn's call and stand against this hive swarm. Construct an arsenal out of nightmare essence and destroy the evil lurking pit of hearsay and garden of salvation. Why does it sound biblical, dude? Hearsay and garden of salvation? What is all this? But give me a second. What's all this about, though? Is this still new light? I guess it is. Yeah, complete the mission. Crux of stasis from the timeline. Okay, so this is still new light. This is still very much the new way that they introduce new players. Okay, I gotta just make sure because my butt honestly feels confused. But we open director, we go to timeline, and then beyond light. Select. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna follow the game. I'm just, it's holding my hand. I'm taking it. I'll let you take me where you want to go. Because if you're doing this to keep me caught up to the story, I'm happy. It's like we just skipped Shadow Keeps. I'm like, what does Shadow Keep have to do with this? But who knows? I might go back afterward. Speaking of going back, I wanted to go back to the discussion about JRPGs and CRPGs. And speaking of JRPGs, did you see the Vision of Mana stuff during the Xbox Direct? And if you did, what are your thoughts?
The Black Fleet sparked great turmoil in the last city. Many of our people feared that a second collapse was imminent. The Witness took advantage of that fear. It promised power to all those worthy of it, in the form of stasis, setting off a race to Europa. We could never have imagined what awaited us on that frozen moon. We had always believed darkness itself to be inextricably linked with our enemy. Its power,
this game's visuals are incredible, though.
And grief.
I will give this game so much credit.
Like Elsie Bray, who understood that what we call darkness is a neutral force. Like the light, it could be a powerful tool for good in the right hands, if we were brave enough to question our beliefs.
Okay, they had some cool characters. They had some pretty amazing characters in this game. Okay, so new mission, Crux of Stasis. Head to
By communing
Real
with the
Reborn.
crux of darkness, we could learn to wield the power of stasis. First, we had to fight our way into Reese Reborn, Aramis's stronghold on Europa.
Okay. Again, I'm taking this game extremely slow. That's one of the things that I've learned nowadays, is that I am not going to rush my experience anymore. I think one of the things I made the mistake with previous games that I'd given myself time to play was, as I mentioned earlier, I spent too much time trying to kind of rush through things because I wanted to kind of keep up with the Joneses, right? But then in the midst of it all, I didn't really get a chance to experience and really feel the true nature and essence of what the game and its narrative was trying to explain. And it made the game feel empty. So right now, I don't want to make that same mistake with Destiny, because this game right now, I'll be honest, I'm very, very surprised at how good it is and how polished it is. Sure, as I mentioned, and I hate to be a dead horse, but yes, I have to knock some points up just a little bit, not too many, but like just the confusing parts of being a new player and like being thrown into the I guess you can say the crock pot, right? I'm not too familiar with what the story's about right now, and so getting thrown into the crock pot right away without really fully grasping what's going on kind of threw me off. And then the UI was a little bit confusing, but I think, as I said, I can't knock the game too much because For me personally, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that big of a deal. Uh-oh. But I would feel that if other new players didn't have the patience like I did, they'd probably be really turned off. So hopefully the people at Bungie would make this experience a little bit better. Although, from what I've heard, this experience for new players is actually a lot, like 10 times better than what it was. So I guess what I'm playing is the more improved version, so I can't complain all too much. Which, again, technically I'm not really complaining. It's more just like input, like just an observation. Because like I said, I watched Star Wars, for crying out loud, and that whole story is convoluted. So I imagine for newcomers coming into Star Wars, it's probably the same feeling. Like, who's who and why this person exists. And you gotta go through like a million storylines to find out what's what. So for me, this is probably not as bad. Okay. But everything feels fluid in this game. The weaponry feels good. Like, every weapon feels drastically different from one another, which is a, ooh, what is this? Ooh. I guess I picked this up along the way. I didn't realize. So this one is 1664. 1669. But this is a rare. 1657. Oh. So basically the way this game works is the higher your power, the stronger you are, essentially. So you want to acquire armor that gives you more of that power. And that also corresponds to your weapons too. So right now I'm just looking for a, ooh, what's this, pulse rifle? Let me see this. Ooh, I love bursting. I love the bursts. I love burst rifles so much. I'm gonna use this one. So okay, hold on. So this is the what is this? Field tested eye. This, okay, so I guess the things at the bottom refer to the bonus abilities. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Appearance. Okay, so yeah, you got perks. Barrel, a pen mag, shot swap, final blows build and store charges which allow you to swap and stow this weapon at a faster rate. Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate and boosts handling as your health gets lower. Cool. Field tested. Defeating targets or dealing damage with this weapon gradually increases range, stability, handling, and reload speed. Swords gain increased charge rate and guard resistance. Kill tracker. This weapon tracks the number of enemies you defeated. What? Weapon mods. Handling. Base level weapon, increase the tier to forge to masterwork item. Okay, so this is level 2. Infuse. Okay, you can infuse it. So you can infuse weapons. Okay, so this stuff is new too. So I can infuse it. Okay, so I have to dismantle for infusion. Upgrade module. Base power too low. Base power too low. Okay. Current power is 1646. Season power limit is infinite. Seasonal power cap is 1810. So if I dismantle this blue one, then I can upgrade it. That's what it is. Rasputin's. I'm gonna see something here. I don't know what I did there, but this is more like a trial and error. Let me learn as I go. That's probably the best way I can learn this game is trial and error. Okay. Well, let me turn off my mic. Setting. Sound. Mute. Muted. There you go. Oh, this gun sounds silent. It must have a muzzle on it. But it's pretty strong though. And it seems like I can only use certain guns in certain slots. At least according to what I'm doing right now. So mark of the unassailable. That's a Titan mark. This gun shoots fast though. This gun is kind of crisp. So then, okay. So if I go here, so this one is a noble constant mark, and this one is the mark of the unassailable, 1676. So this is more. Cool. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if you heard of Visions of Mana, D1, if you're still here, by the way. But that's one game I'm looking forward to. And it's also a JRPG. It's an action RPG. Because the Mana series has always been action RPG oriented. And so that's coming out, I think summer of 2024. If you're ever interested in that game. Also, I hope you're enjoying the stream, folks. Try my best to not confuse anybody. And also just taking my time with the game as I go. But this is the beauty of playing a brand new game, right? It's completely fresh. I feel like a baby. Just kind of like learning new things.
Rise now, my fellow Elixir. Do not let this scum take more of our sisters, brothers, fathers, and mothers.
I love how this is infinite too. I have infinite ammo. Well, with this gun in particular. Not every gun has infinite though. But everything just feels like crisp in your hand. Like everything feels steady. That's always a good thing. Where do I go? Okay. But like I said, this is Bungie, so
Aramis's presence on Europa is not
I shouldn't be surprised by how clean this game is gameplay-wise.
Obsession propelled her here. To destroy the light with an army of darkness. She and her followers make those selfish choices moment to moment. Humanity relies on our selfless acts to bring about a better world. Darkness is no more than a tool with which we do so.
And I do like the narrative regarding the light and dark. Again, this kind of gives me Star Wars vibes, where everything is about the light versus the dark and all that other stuff. It's why I enjoy sci-fi a lot, because it incorporates a lot of that type of context with like light, dark. What are key codes? But also this, like, it also incorporates a lot of biblical things too. Which of course I enjoy, because yeah. I always enjoy that kind of stuff. Glacial Quake. Summon a stasis gauntlet while your super is active. Press slam. Slam your gauntlet down to create a shockwave that freezes targets and sends out stasis crystals to freeze additional ones. Press to supercharge your Shiver Strike. Sprint. Okay. I'm gonna try that right now. Ooh! Oh, it got me. Ooh, I'm Sub-Zero now? Ooh! 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 That's kind of clean. Oh, I had an ice grenade. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Nothing but ice. Out of here. Even like the physical punch reminds me of Halo. Oh, I love that slam. Like you can feel the weight of the slam. I'm gonna go to the top up here. And I love that you can shoot people even while you're airborne. Like that's cool. Like you can still like you're still active, you know, which is cool. Some games like you can't really do both. Oh, I'm dying. What the? Hello? Oh, that's so cool. You can activate it in midair. That's so cool. This game is so cool. Dude, alright. I mean, I've said it so many times already, but I love this game already.
Inside us all is the strength to control darkness. We need only look inward and remember why we're here.
What's all this? Ooh, another power weapon? Recurrent impact. What's this? Hand cannon. Oh, okay, here we go. Recurrent impact. So this is a machine gun. Ooh, so this is ice. So like, okay, I need to get used to what different elements are. So this one I guess is like shards. This one is the void.
Guidance and resolve,
What the?
Guardians took out the power of stasis without succumbing to the witness's corruption. Our understanding of the darkness expanded. Darkness is a part of our universe, a natural force. We wield it in defense of the last city.
Okay, so darkness is your ice ability.
We challenged many of our assumptions in the days that followed. Where once we saw only eternal foes, we discovered allies against a common threat.
Ooh.
And amongst our closest
Oh, there's
friends,
Osiris.
old enemies lay waiting.
That's young Osiris though.
Hidden away in the last city, the hive god Savathun prepared her greatest trick yet.
Okay, so yeah, we still have to get to know who Savathun is. All right, this is building up really nicely. I like it. Cool, okay. So that was a part of the story. So that's kind of giving me some insight. All right. Okay, so more timeline stuff. Okay, so this is just me learning more about the past milestones and key moments, which is important. It's good to know these things. Okay, so now we're at the Witch Queen. But this is just, remember, this is just key moment stuff, though. Peer into the past with Ikora to discover the truth about Savathun. Okay. Got it. Okay, you know what? I had my reservations about how this game tries to incorporate all these things into the game for new players, but you know what? I'm actually liking this timeline because it does give you a really nice TLDR of what's happening without having to go through every single, you know, obstacle of the game. It's a nice way of just getting you right back into the swing of things. And then along the way, you can probably do like everything in between, which is what they want you to do. So it's like here, you know, here, let's give you a timeline to give you a good TLDR, what's happening. And then when you're done, you can go all the way back and do what you have to do. What the?
Raid against the last city. Few were more dangerous than Savathun, hive god of cunning. We dealt with her forces in the past, but her cruelest trick was infiltrating the Vanguard itself, in the guise of one of our own, the warlock
Osiris, yeah.
Her scheming led to something we once believed impossible. Lucent hive, raised by ghosts, now wielded the light against us. Our only hope was to uncover just how Savathun had stolen the light. To do that, we would have to battle our way through her throne world, a realm of illusions and deceit. With the Witch Queen involved, nothing could be taken for granted.
It's ugly. Great design concept though, but she's ugly. So I guess we have to defeat Savathun at some point. Again, folks, I also want to thank you so much for being here. It has been a while that I've streamed. I took some time off to kind of recollect myself and, you know, get closer to God. And I feel like because of my relationship with God nowadays, I feel like I'm just much stronger. I feel more empowered nowadays. I feel like I needed that time to myself. Oh, Billy is near? Who the heck is Billy?
Our mission was to infiltrate the Throne World's apothecary and retrieve a powerful relic. Using our mastery of darkness, we could see into the relic's past and uncover the Witch Queen's secrets.
But yeah, I feel a lot better. I feel renewed in that sense. I let go of a lot of things, and because I was able to let go of some things in my life, I feel so much better.
Where are we headed?
So I just want to say thank you to guys. Thank you to everyone for, you know, being here with me through this process of trying to, like, you know, redefine, not redefine, but rather just kind of renew my
or so it seemed.
So this crystal is a piece of her former prison.
Hold on.
Which means it was likely on her when she stole the light.
Yes. My source believes the events leading to her escape are intrinsically linked to the mystery before us now.
So yeah, I'm just grateful for you folks to be here. Because I think in life, transition is always important. And understanding that transition is always something that you need as a person to grow. I think is really, really important to teach others, you know? So I'm just glad that I'm able to be here and hopefully share my testimony about just, you know, how I just feel better, you know?
So what looks aberrant around here?
deep sight.
How did you do that? It's like you created those platforms out of thin air.
What platforms? Oh.
Eris, what's the situation?
The Guardian is en route to the object in question now, Commander.
No, come on, man. That was so lame. I jumped on the the hovering part of my jump is what's really throwing me off. I gotta just be careful. It's like you can't really control it that much. Hold on. Breach the apothecary wing? Okay. Whoa. Okay, I gotta say, man, this game for being an MMO action RPG is wow. Like when you have the money, this is what it looks like. I mean, sure, you know, it could be better in terms of polish, but when you've got the money, man, money does a lot of things. Oh, come on, man, really? But are you streaming today, by the way, D? Or... oh, you've got to be serious. The deep sight disappears? That is crazy, man. Come on. What is that? I might watch you on YouTube, though. But I'm not going back on that website. I made a promise to myself that I would never go back to Twitch. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm never going back on that platform ever. Oh, come... this game... come on, it's got stuck on the wall there? Okay. Where do I go? Okay, over there. Oh, okay, that was pretty easy. I say pretty easy and I was like falling off the map every time. Wait, you know, let me try this. Ooh. Oh, damn. Okay, this gun is kind of hitting different. It's like an ice gun, and it leaves ice boulders in there, or ice pillars. Oh, these guys are getting cleaned up. Oh, they're getting sliced and diced.
I bet this hive sword will be just as useful as the last one. Now we need to find a lock to smash open.
Okay, I'm gonna save my ammo for this. I think I'm gonna hand it for the boss.
Have recast her realm in a lucent sheen, but remnants of dark architecture still lurk underneath.
And the Guardian's new ability reveals these hidden remnants.
Oh yes, man, I love Zavala. Zavala's so dope, man.
Light to achieve the same result.
The light may be a powerful force, but when dealing in illusions, it has proven insufficient. It is the mind that must bear.
That's one of the reasons why I actually chose Titan over Warlocks and
darkness can show the way.
And Hunters. Just because the VA is just amazing, man. I grew up watching The Wire, and so hearing the VA is like bringing back memories of The Wire. I always forget his name though. Was it Lance? Lance Reddick? Is that what it was? Yeah, this guy was amazing in The Wire. One of the best actors in that whole entire show. I think it was Lance Reddick. Someone correct me if I'm wrong though. But yeah, he's like the main reason why I chose Titan as my main class. But at first I was thinking, oh, maybe I can go with like Hunter or something. And Warlock because I like spells, but you know, I was like, I'm gonna go with defense. Why is his gun so cracked?
Alright, Guardian, let's focus. Find the way forward. We need a sword and something to smash with it.
I just one-shotted that guy. Oh. Okay. Can someone save ammo then? Supercharged, okay. Whoa! It's slashing time. Come here, boy. Where are you, boy? What? No way. They have some crazy aim. These guys were just aiming at the sky. Okay, I got you. I'll give you that. You won. So this must be the Witch Queen's lair.
There's the Crystal Guardian. Time to finish this.
You got pumped out. You got crushed.
This crystal could very well be the clue we've been looking for.
Ooh. Oh, I want that. Can I... How do I get rid of... How do I get rid of weapons? Can I... Gear stats... Dismantle? Like... No! No! I want to pick it up! The game just like... Oh, what the...
The crystal revealed to us what we had refused to imagine. The Traveler itself granted Savathun the light. It reached out to our greatest foe and offered grace. For many, this marked a time of great uncertainty. A betrayal. Facing the truth and coming to terms with our doubts strengthened the Vanguard for the fight ahead. Whatever the Traveler's motivations, In the end, we had to rely on each other.
Oh, so they took Zavala hostage.
Ironically, it was Savathun, hive god of deception, who revealed the true face of our common enemy.
The Witness.
The voice in the darkness, and the architect of humanity's collapse. The Witness. Osiris's time under Savathun's thrall granted him a glimpse of a secret that she withheld from the Witness for centuries. A powerful artifact, known as the Veil, was hidden away on the planet Neptune. With Savathun off the board, the Witness would soon arrive to launch its assault against the Traveler. Armed with this vital secret, we now had a fighting chance.
So this is Lightfall right here. Cool. Okay, so now we're kind of caught up then, in that sense. Right? Wait, why is my voice on? Settings. Sound. Social. Voice chat off. Push to talk. Yeah, voice chat for now is off until I want it on. There you go. Okay. So next. Okay, so we go here now. So we've caught up to the story in that sense. So the timeline we've caught up to. We've caught up to the Witch Queen in that sense. Because it's gave us key moments. So now we go back here to the tower. And now we are doing, okay, timeline reflection. So this is where we come back here, campaign. So let's go back over here. All right, now everything's making sense to me. Brain is activated. Timeline gave us a glimpse. Now we're just wrapping things up. And then I imagine from here, this is where the game really opens up. I hope. Well, technically the game has already opened up. Because I got a glimpse of Lightfall already, so again, technically the game has already given me a good idea of what to expect. But I'm trying to understand like the different jolts, suppressed, and slowed. So I want to understand the different icons and what they mean. Like I know that void exists, there's flying, there's fire. Okay, so yeah, so I see everyone's here. I see other people playing. So we're finally back in this area where people are actually... Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So this is probably the tower, right? There, it's the main area.
Examining the past helps put the present into perspective.
Sure does.
It reminds me how much all of us have accomplished already, and what we might achieve in the future.
All right,
power in the
I will give you credit, Bungie. You did a pretty good job of summing things up.
And dark. Together, we can face anything. So remember, eyes up.
Okay, so timeline reflection. You've gained a deeper understanding into the recent history of the Guardians. So yeah, so we learned about Cade 6, we learned about Aerolise, or was it Elise or Aerolise? Then we learned about Savathun and Savathun's role in obtaining information about the Witness. We learned a little bit about Osiris and his relationship with Savathun and how they connected, and then through that connection he learned about the secrets of the Witness and what their intentions were. And then we also came to know that, I guess, Zavala has been taken hostage, I guess? Though the stakes are enormously high, the Vanguard and your fellow Guardians will always be ready to support you. Ikora leaves you with a final bit of encouragement before sending you on your way. Together, we can face anything. So remember, eyes up. So you're ready to join your fellow Guardians in priority missions. Check out your featured quests for suggested activities. If you're ever at a loss for what to do next, look at Guardian ranks for guidance. If you're ever at a loss for what to do next, look at Guardian ranks for guidance. Okay. Not enough space. So how do I do that? Ooh, the Monte Carlo? This looks pretty sick. How do you... Ooh, what's this? Not enough silver? Can I preview the gun though? Oh, what? This is crisp. This is a cool gun. Oh, that's crisp. I like this design. But why can't I, not enough space. So how do I remove that space? So, Era Desperado requires the Witch Queen, Lightfall. Acquire all light subclasses to unlock. Acquire this subclass to unlock. Solar, the Arc.
Come back safe.
But how do I... Okay, inventory. How do I clear this out?
I don't want you to record this transaction.
Modifications.
We must know
Character.
more.
So barrier champions have nearly unbreakable shields that activate when they take damage. You can lower their shields and stun them, preventing their health regeneration. With solar radiant effects, unraveling weapon rounds, volatile weapon rounds, gear with pierce traits or additional artifact perk effects. You currently have no anti-champion capabilities for the champion type. Unstoppable champion. Okay, unstoppable champions attack relentlessly and take drastically reduced damage. Sounds like a berserkers. You can stun them, removing their damage resistance with
Still
Arc
more
Blind,
questions,
Solar
requiring
Ignition,
still more
Stasis.
answers.
Okay. But the question is, how do I...
Sorry. Thank you for everything.
Okay, this hand cannon, can I dismantle it? So dismantle.
Worth your time.
Submachine gun, dismantle. I'm trying to just free up my inventory.
Sorry.
So hand cannon. So I'll get rid of this one.
Do you have knowledge to share?
1630, 1613, get rid of this.
I suppose many of us are
And
losing
then-
sleep these days.
Okay, so yeah, I gotta free up the space so I can obtain this weapon.
Examining the past helps put the present into perspective. It reminds me how
There you
much
go.
all of
Okay.
us have accomplished already.
Perfect.
And what we might achieve in the future.
Monte Carlo method.
There's power in the
Weapon
stories
damage
we tell
reduces
each other,
melee ability
as
cooldown.
surely as there is in light and dark.
Season rank
Together,
progress too.
we can face anything. So remember, eyes up.
Okay, got it. So where
Stay
does this go
strong,
now?
Titan.
Where does this section... Ah, okay, it's in my primary, okay. And this is a exotic weapon. So exotic is gold, legendary is purple, rare is blue, and gray is just your pleb. Okay. So this exotic was the tractor cannon, which I didn't really like that much.
You have questions?
So this is a primary...
Patience. We must be centered.
Got it.
Emergency Guardian. Sorry.
Okay. And this is a gray. This is just a stubborn oak. Particle. Oh, it's a fusion rifle.
I don't want you to record this.
Shotgun, sniper rifle, hand cannon. Okay, so this is the
Your wilting
This is
loyalty
the
to the Vanguard is not
blue.
going unnoticed.
Okay. Gear stats.
Wake up. Humans, Exos awoken.
Oh, okay, I see. So just by holding E it shows you.
Emergency
Okay.
Guardian. Sorry.
And then I'm also rank 2. Learn more about being a guardian. Okay. Okay, so to get to guardian rank 3, I just gotta keep doing... Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So what I need to do then is
Up, out of the dark.
do this. Manual tracking is disabled while auto tracking is enabled. Okay, so I have to do explore
I need
EDZ.
information, Guardian.
Okay, so that's the next thing I had to do on my list then. So Ikora is the Warlock Vanguard. And then my homie Zavala, who's upstairs, I believe. He's the one who deals with Titan stuff. And then your boy, I think, where was he? There's the other guy. He deals with Hunter stuff. But everyone's upstairs. Everyone's up here. And a gunsmith. Special deliveries. I'm just gonna try and get used to a lot of things. So he's a rank 9. And then this tree is where you gotta level up. Yeah, the ironwood tree. Okay, and then this is what? This is Cade, right? Your message.
Even departed sparks, like Cade's, still leave a trace in this luminous web we call the light.
Okay. And then... So, we need some we do the EDZ stuff, quests. So we're still doing this. This is totally fine. We just need to do the void stuff. Step 1 of 2, which we're 40% in. So, awaken your latent power of void. And then quest reward is... Quest reward is new subclass Sentinel. Complete the quest to acquire this. And then emblem. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I have to basically kill off more enemies with the void weapons. Using void damage grants substantially more points. Okay. But it's telling me to do the EDZ stuff. Tracked quests. Bounties. Oh! I've done my bounties already? Oh, damn. Let me check my bounties real quick then. So, bounties are done. Oh, sick. Okay. This is why I like to just collect my bounties and just not think about them. Because they just come naturally. So now I have no more bounties, so that's fine. That part is cleared up. Seasonal, nothing here. So I still have to do this. Final wish, speak to Mara. Complete the arrival mission, but this is all the way in the Witch Queen. Which I guess I can technically do this because we're caught up to the story, but I kind of want to do this EDZ stuff. Like, what's the EDZ stuff that we have to do? Tower. Destinations. Legends. Dreaming City. Moon. Helm. Nessus. What's this? This is a campaign. Okay, and what's this? Public event. Anomalous object. Exodus Black. Arcadian Valley. Legendary gear. I know we have to go to Nessus. What's Dreaming City? Dreaming City, this is a public event. Public event. Awakening. Campaign. The Dreaming City. Okay. Acquire Destiny 2 Forsaken pack, sorry. Legends? Legacy raids, dungeons, and other past content. Okay, cool. Exotic missions. 1800 is required. Okay, so these things mean weekly. Complete this exotic mission. Higher difficulty versions grant bonus progress. Okay, so that's what these stars mean. Helm. Helm is another weekly, I guess, right? Yeah, it's a weekly. This requires 1770, so a little bit higher level. Okay. And Neptune. Neptune, we were here before. I remember this. But we need Lightfall. So we need the latest. Yeah. We need the latest DLC to get this campaign. And what's this? Incursion zone. Exotic engram. Okay. I don't want to jump too deep. So we're at, okay, EDZ, right? This is where we were. Ah, here we go. So find Devrim K in the EDZ. So let's do that. Let's just go in order. Okay. So we'll stop here and we'll come back again perhaps tomorrow and continue with more. Because I don't want to soak in too much. I want to kind of, again, take things slow and not overwhelm myself. Because I think this game, I would imagine if you play too much, it would probably just like soak your brain way too fast and you'd probably get turned off. So I want to let everything that I just learned soak in and then go from there. So I'll come back and do this tomorrow. We'll start from here. Summon vehicle. Oh, what? Press tab to enter nav mode. Press E to summon your. What? Oh, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. They gave me a vehicle earlier. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, got it. Okay. Cool. Okay. So yeah, the Guardian ranks, land on EDZ, then meet Devrim K, and then they have public events, and then we have to explore Nessus. And then once we land on Nessus, we do failsafe, met. And those are like all the original missions so far, and then we'll just keep going from there. Alright. I really do wish though that after the game gave you like a good timeline explanation, I do wish it would direct you to like, okay, so now I need you to go and do the beginning part of the game. Like, okay, I need you to go and do specifically, I need you to do this part of the campaign that is part of Forsaken, and then once you finish that part, then you can jump into I guess Shadowkeep, and then so on and so forth, Beyond Light. I do wish there was some direction. It is, like I said, I felt like I was going in different directions and it kind of threw me off. But I guess for now, for me personally, I'll get used to it. But for newer players who are just like literally jumping in, I imagine that's going to be way all over the place. But hopefully that'll be something Bungie fixes later on for future patches. But in any case, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to come back tomorrow. We'll start off from where we're at right now, which is discovering EDZ. And then we're going to meet Devrim K, and then we're just going to keep going. And we'll see where this game takes us. Because right now, like I said, I'm having a good time. I'm surprised by how good this game is, and I'm actually happy that I finally took the time to give in. But I guess the timing was perfect, because I was itching to play, I was curious to play, and then the answer came to me in the form of free. Like, the game was free on Epic Game Store. It gave me all 3 of the biggest expansions in the game, and so I didn't have to pay for it. It was $80 and it was all free. So the fact that I got that for all free, that whole bundle, is insane. So I'm very grateful for that. So I'm gonna just, now that I have it, all that I have to purchase. What the frick? Yo, what are y'all? Who's attacking? I'm trying to end my stream and this guy is attacking me. Yo, can we talk? Whoa, can we get off? Can we talk for a minute? Can we have a conversation? Because you just interrupted. Like, hold up a second. You gotta go. Don't you ever interrupt me like that. I'm having a conversation. What's this? Okay. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go back to where I was. Over here, just so I know where to start from next time. So yeah, guys, I want to thank you again. Again, I'm very grateful that I was able to finally get this game for free. And the game being free was a blessing. Dude, y'all are just persistent, aren't you? So yeah, I'm just happy that I was able to get this game for free, which, again, the game is already free to play, but the expansions themselves, they do cost you more. So for every expansion, it costs you like 30 bucks, I believe. So I would recommend, if you are new to the game and you want to get the full experience before you go into Lightfall, I would highly recommend just buying the Legacy Collection, because it gives you full access to the beginning of Destiny 2, but also everything up into the most recent, which is the Witch Queen, which, well, not really recent, but it gives you full access to that expansion. And then Lightfall is the most recent expansion, which came out last year. But the game does give you a sneak peek with giving you like a mission to do for Lightfall. So it gives you a sneak peek into Lightfall before allowing you to play it, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of like a nice incentive to say, oh, well, this mission was awesome. Now I want to go back and play the rest of the game. And then once I'm done that, I can go and buy Lightfall. Because the great thing about Destiny 2 right now, especially with the expansion that's currently out and the season, is that this season isn't ending until June. So you have literally a good 6 months to play the entire expansions from Forsaken and Beyond Light, or I mean Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, the Witch Queen, and then you have Lightfall. And so you can get all those things done pretty quickly, I imagine, within 6 months, which gives you more than enough time to get excited for the biggest, or the anticipated, arguably biggest expansion that's coming out for the game, which is going to be called the Final Shape, which comes out in June, which I'm looking forward to. So that being said, thank you all for being here. Many blessings to all of you. I'll be here again tomorrow, hopefully. If not, of course, you already know. I'll let you know on Discord or something. But I'm going to try my best to kind of just take things slow this year. I'm not going to try to create a concrete schedule just yet. I want to just see how things feel for myself and my heart. And that's what I'll go off of. I'll go off of my feeling. And if I feel the urge, if God says I should do it, I'll do it. If not, then you already know. So thanks again. Much love to y'all. I'll see you again when I see you. And as always, new warriors, stay strong, keep fighting, and may the Force be with you always. Thank y'all for tuning in, and much love. See you very soon. Peace.